Oh, both Emmys! Yay!
Both Emmys, but wait, also, I stole the envelopes both times.
This is why we love you. You're so sneaky.
Hold on, backwards. Ow!
That's brilliant. That is, and they give you a nomination plaque too, don't they?
Who gives a shit? I want to win.
Now, why do you want a third one? Aren't you being greedy here?
I want a third Emmy in the way that most people want the market to rebound, or Angelina Jolie wants one more kid. I feel that any Emmy is so safe in my home, and I will love her and spoon with her every night. And I have an Emmy-winning disorder that I'm very open about, which is I want to win a third Emmy, and I want to wrestle it out of the dead hands of Ty Pennington. I'm sorry. I know he helps people. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you're usually nominated against Antiques Roadshow, Extreme Makeover.
Okay, first of all, Antiques Roadshow, they don't even show up anymore.
They don't? Really?
No. The last 3 times I've gone, the Antiques Roadshow people don't even represent. So they're just off the list.
Yeah, absolutely. They don't deserve to win.
Also, I should tell you in an exclusive, I had intercourse with John Gosselin last night at a pub in Reading, Pennsylvania. Now can I have a third Emmy?
Okay, all right, just for that. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Now, you said backstage last year when you won that you loved the Emmy more than your family. And you asked our permission in the press room if that was okay. It's okay with me. I'm an awards nut. I get that. But explain to other people why you might feel that way.
Well, frankly, in what I would consider to be a fair trade agreement, not unlike NAFTA, I am willing to trade one family member each year I win an Emmy. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb here because we all know that the real reason people watch My Life on the D-List is because of my mother. And no offense to her, she's lovely, but this year I will trade my mother for a third Emmy. Now, I've discussed it with her as well as her nurse, and she knows it's not personal. And she's kind of like those kids in Slumdog Millionaire where, she might just show up homeless if I don't get an Emmy, or someone might try to sell her into white slavery because there's a big demand for 89-year-old white ladies to be sold into the sex trade, you understand. But I will do whatever it takes, and she and I have an agreement. And
besides, she's drunk all the time. She won't even know.
Exactly. She's blacked out most of the time, Tom. What does she care?
She has a problem, but you're nominated against Intervention at the Emmys. You could just shuffle her over to that show and maybe help her there, but this is all about winning and losing, isn't it? You don't want to help the opposition.
No, I want to win. I'm in it to win it. And, by the way, I am not above actually slipping a Mickey to, the voters, and maybe getting some leftover crack from an Intervention episode, and, in fact, putting it in someone's drink. Tiffany's shaking her head. My assistant is literally, she's quitting again. She's shaking her head again. See, nobody on Intervention quits. It's only me. It's only me. But the point is, I want to think of something innovative. And also, Tom, I was wondering, now, are you a voting member?
No. Journalist of the 4. Hey, get back here. I have influence, though. I have influence.
Lord. All right. So what were you going on about your journalistic integrity or some BS?
No. Listen. Of the 4, you should know that I'm surprised that a show business awards snob like you doesn't know this. Of the 4 Prime Show Business Awards, of which you have been nominated for 2, the Grammy, and of course you lost last year, and you lost to a dead guy. However, if you can't beat a dead guy, I won't go there.
What good am I?
The journalists can vote for the Tonys, but we can't vote for the Oscar. We can't vote for the Grammy or the Emmy. Isn't that unfair? I would vote for you.
It's appalling. It's appalling. And I would, I did a big Prop 8 rally, and I can see that my priorities are all wrong. And I'm completely switching from a Prop 8 activist to a get more journalists who might possibly like me and vote for me onto the Television Academy voting panel.
Okay, now 2 years ago.
But it's my calling.
Everybody is dying to know the answer to this, Kathy. 2 years ago, you were very naughty when accepting that Emmy. You had to be censored and probably spanked in some corners. Last year,
Yes.
you were on your best behavior. You had this whole thing about you're not going to be naughty because you wanted to get off the Schmemmys to the Emmys with
Right.
Don Rickles, who beat you in that
Yes.
other category. I mean, you were very gracious.
Yeah, I know.
Now, what about
Well,
this year? Are you
first of
going to
all,
be...
there's a thing called a Rickles pass. So it's kind of like losing to Rickles is just, it's not the same as losing to Antiques Roadshow, frankly. So it's different. You know, there's a whole respect issue with the Rickles thing. But what is your question? Are you asking if I'm willing to go
What
there
about
again?
this year? Are you going to be good? Can we expect the good old naughty Kathy again? Or are you going to be this, St. Teresa thing?
I am going to secretly poll the voting members who only vote on my category, and I will do whatever they say. Now, I'm hoping to God it's a panel of gay men who want me to go for it. But the point is, I am your clay, Television Academy. So if you want me to drop trow and maybe this year accept bottomless, also, I don't know if you know this, but I have a bang and bikini bod, Tom. So there's probably a lot of my public is probably going to want to see me with as little clothing as possible, as usual. Or I can be nice, and if that's what the Academy wants. And also, I'm an artist. And, I have to follow my own instincts. But really, I'm going to follow the instincts of the voters.
But you won both ways. You won being really blasphemous and really nice. So I think it's really up to you. What do you want to do?
Well, given the choice, I'd rather say something that is, how shall I say, maybe water cooler talk. And, let's face it, people don't watch the show. The hair and makeup team from 2.5 Men. But besides that, you got to make it memorable in some way when your category is 67 out of 68 awards. And by the way, Tom, when I was watching, now that I've gone to the Schmemmys 3 years in a row, how do I get one of those BS categories that doesn't even have competition? Have you noticed there's a few that are like best new internet, paint job or something? Where do I get that one?
Those are called area awards, and you have to be the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade to get into that. No, I think your next
Tiffany,
big...
book me in the Macy's Day Parade. Book me in a bikini in the Macy's Day Parade. And put me next to like a three-legged dog or something needy.
I'm on it.
Hey, the Tony Awards are
that's
this
what I want to
weekend.
do because I can't believe it's too hard to win these darn things.
No, we already have 2. I think you're
Sorry?
already slam dunk shoe in for 3. Now the Tonys are this weekend. You know the secret to winning those, don't you? You just do a special event. Liza's got her one-woman show. People win all the time. So you go back, you get that Grammy girl, then you go for the Tony with the special event thing. They're always suckers for that. And then all you've got left
Next
is
thing
the
you
Oscar.
know, I'm Rita Moreno. Well, first of all, you should know that I'm actually recording my next CD this coming Thursday in Montclair, New Jersey, where, by the way, I'm hoping not to just get shot to death by the Real Housewives of New Jersey or their husbands. And I think you should know that my next CD, and this isn't like I'm trying to get a Grammy at all, but it's a Christmas CD.
Nice.
Yes, and
Tug
it's going
those
to be called...
heartstrings.
Exactly. It's for the whole family, and it's called Suckin' It for the Holidays. And it's a celebration of Kwanzaa and Britney Spears' private parts and all the things that you would hope for in a heartwarming Christmas CD filled with penis jokes.
Now, we know that the Oscar is the big enchilada. You'll go for that someday, of course.
Right.
But do you think,
Sure.
in the pantheon of sacrifices to be made, do you think that it's ever okay to kill for an Oscar?
Yes. Not only that, I would actually randomly kill anyone the Academy wanted me to. And once again, I know this is cruel. I'm going to have to include my mother. Now, I know that's terrible, but she understands it's part of the game. But yes, I don't know any other way to say it. First of all, I think we should start a list going of who people would actually like me to kill for an Oscar. I think we can assume Ryan Seacrest will be first. And then after him,
Oprah.
there's probably, and when I say kill, I mean, kill like comedians kill. Oprah or Gail, anyone powerful, maybe one of the Cyruses. There's so many to choose from. But the point is, as an artist, I just want to serve my fans.
That's smart. But if you get caught trying to kill someone else in an Oscar race, I have a couple ideas for you. You could always just say, Oscar self-defense. That Nicole Kidman, we know she's crazy. She came after me with the razor. I had to get her. The other thing is, you could just say it's in defense of the Oscar. Let's say, Look, I was nominated against Kim Kardashian. We couldn't let her win. I had to take her down for the sake of the Academy.
I cannot stand for anyone to malign the Television Academy or the Motion Picture Arts and Sciences or the Grammys. You're right. I am a soldier for awards and their integrity. And I will do whatever it takes to win them and then to defend them from any Kardashian that happens to be in my vicinity.